let me express my deepest gratitude for the privilege of addressing this convention. Tonight is a particular honor for me because, let's face it, my presence on this stage is pretty unlikely. My father was a foreign student, born and raised in a small village in Kenya. He grew up herding goats, went to school in a tin roof shack. His father, my grandfather, was a cook, a domestic servant to the British. But my grandfather had larger dreams for his son. Through hard work and perseverance, my father got a scholarship to study in a magical place, America, that shone as a beacon of freedom and opportunity to so many who had come before. While studying here, my father met my mother. She was born in a town on the other side of the world, in Kansas. Her father worked on oil rigs and farms through most of the Depression. The day after Pearl Harbor, my grandfather signed up for duty, joined Patton's army, marched across Europe. Back home, my grandmother raised a baby and went to work on a bomber assembly line. After the war, they studied on the GI Bill, bought a house through FHA, and later moved west, all the way to Hawaii in search of opportunity. And they too had big dreams for their daughter. A common dream born of two continents. My parents shared not only an improbable love, they shared an abiding faith in the possibilities of this nation. They would give me an African name, Barack, or Blessing, believing that in a tolerant America, your name is no barrier to success. They imagined me going to the best schools in the land, even though they weren't rich, because in a generous America, you don't have to be rich to achieve your potential.
You're listening to The Takeaway with John Hockenberry and Adora Udoji.
With profound gratitude and great humility, I accept your nomination for presidency of the United States.
On the 45th anniversary of the end of Dr. King's March on Washington, Barack Obama began his march to the White House by beginning the campaign for the general election in a speech in Denver that was history-making for many reasons, not only the fact that he's the first African-American to become the nominee for a major party. Takeaway political director Andrea Bernstein was there in Denver at Mile High Stadium. So lots to talk about here. I mean, just the scale of the event itself was historic. Andrea?
I know it's cliche, but words fail me. I've never seen anything like it. There were 84,000 people that eventually filed into this stadium. The mile was at one point 6 miles long to get in, and there was this huge crowd, and there was lots of sort of more kind of grassrootsy people, Obama people, less the Democratic Party official, although obviously they were all there as well. And this was the first crowd of the week where it was overwhelmingly his crowd, because in the convention hall there'd been all these Clinton delegates, but they
you guys have been so cynical all week. I told you this was going to happen. I told you it was going to be like